I think creative effectiveness is, the definition is simple. Does it work? Does it actually deliver on the business objective, which in the marketing world, of course, is selling products and services? And there are so many ways to measure that now, but we don't have really a lot of patience anymore for great creativity that's incredibly entertaining. We're very proud of it as the work. We'll hold it up at a festival. But really, it has to be both now. It has to deliver on the business objective. And through testing in advance, you can make sure that your creative is going to deliver the kind of behavior change and purchase intent that you need. And now there's a million ways to measure its effectiveness once it's out there in the field. We have a process at Ketchum called RISC, but it's R-I-S-C, which is Research, Insight, Strategy, Creative. And it is a philosophy as well as a pretty rigorous process to make sure we're getting to deep human insights through great research, quantitative, qualitative, ethnographic research, gets to that insight that really makes a marketing campaign relevant to people instead of just about the brand. And then we get to breakthrough creativity through a lot of different ways that are forcing us beyond the comfort zone and get to real creative risk-taking. So we have ways of doing it, but I would say we're not always aiming for predictable creativity anymore. We believe you have to be agile and you have to iterate your campaign all the time. So rather than getting to the one thing that lasts for a year, we're gonna play it like a venture capitalist. We're gonna have 20 things in the market at all times, knowing that 18 of them might not take off, but 2 of them absolutely might become the biggest marketing sensation and really help the brand. So we're playing it more for iteration instead of perfection from the beginning. You know, a lot of the work we do is through a creative content marketing system called Storyworks, which we have in almost all of our offices now. And it's looking at memes all day that could be relevant to the brand. So all kinds of social listening to find out if something is going to be really relevant and interesting to a brand, and then we'll pounce on it. We have scrums at 10 in the morning, 4 in the afternoon, and a client there ready to approve or say don't go with it. And that's allowed us to newsjack, to hop on news on a constant basis. At the beginning of the day, you don't even know what the creative campaign's going to be. But by the end of the day, you've already done a couple of campaigns. A very different way of working. One of the campaigns that won, I'm very proud to say, is one that Ketchum did, along with an ad agency and a couple of other agencies. And it was, I think, emblematic of a lot of what you're seeing now. What can you do that's experiential? What can you do that answers the client's question, will she care and will she share? So much of what we do isn't about us broadcasting some hermetically sealed creative. It's about creating a moment where the consumer makes their own creative. So an example, we won for a campaign called the €2 t-shirt. You go to any square in Europe and you're going to find a t-shirt is 10, 20 euros, right? Well, if you had a vending machine that said these t-shirts, beautiful t-shirts, are only €2, you go up to it and you press, I'd like to buy the t-shirt, and then you're shown a 30-second film. What's the film? The film is how that t-shirt was made, and it was made by child labor in Southeast Asia. This is for an NGO called Fashion Revolution, and at the end of watching the film, you can either choose to buy that t-shirt or you can choose to donate. To a person, everyone donates. And to me, it's an example of making it real, making it something that people are talking about organically instead of us just talking about our brand and pushing it out.